Hello there and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Sophie from thirdeyetraveler.com and I make magical videos from places that feel like a fairy tale. Today I'm here in the beautiful cathedral city of Armagh and I'm going to be visiting the Armagh Robinson Library. This was founded in 1771, making it the oldest public library in all of Northern Ireland. So if you love reading, libraries or anything to do with books, make sure to keep watching this video as we're going to be visiting one of the most magical libraries in all of Northern Ireland. Let's go. So the Armagh Robinson Library is set in a delightful Georgian building on Abbey Street. And it's open to drop-in visitors from Monday to Friday and grouped visitors on Saturdays. You do have to buzz into the building to be able to access the long gallery on the upper floor, but look at this gorgeous staircase as you make your way inside. This area has some amazing information about the history of the building by Thomas Cooley, and when you're ready you can make your way upstairs to the long room to see their fabulous library and book collection. This library is filled with bookshelves from floor to ceiling and contains over 46,000 printed works. And in addition to tomes, you can browse their curios treasures including coins, medals, maps, medieval manuscripts and more. I've honestly had this library on my bucket list for years, so I was over the moon to finally make it happen, and it is literally a book lover's dream come true. When you enter the library, a friendly member of staff will approach you and ask what you want to do inside the library. You are free to browse the books, you can take a guided tour, or you can just relax and study. As a public resource, it's open to all, and so you can choose the way you visit. I decided to take a self-guided tour at first, so I could explore the library and then take a guided tour after. There really is something that appeals to everyone. It's perfect for lovers of architecture or those that like to read. There are children's activities and it's a haven for people who are curious and like to explore. The library was founded in 1771 by Archbishop Richard Robinson. He was born in Surrey, educated in Oxford and then moved to Ireland in 1751. He was later promoted to bishop and then the Archbishop of Armagh and the Primate of all Ireland, and Armagh was to become Robinson's passion project until he died in 1794. One of his most important projects was to open a library where he could share his collection of knowledge with the general public, and he paid for the construction out of his own funds, donating over 8,000 books from his private collection. Now that collection has grown to over 46,000, and there are lots of extra treasures in the collection to discover. This long room will transport you to the Georgian era, and I love the contrast of white bookshelves and the dark historic leather tomes. There are also large windows that let in lots of daylight, and it's an open plan space with lots to see. Among the precious tomes, you can browse books here in all subjects. There are also medieval manuscripts or incunabula, maps, atlases and etchings. You can't handle any of the books without asking staff first, but luckily they have their most precious tomes on display in cases. One of their greatest treasures of the library is Jonathan Swift's private copy of Gulliver's Travels. The library knows that it's his personal copy, as you can see Swift's handwriting of annotations on several pages. Unfortunately, Swift's publisher made changes without his permission, and so most of the annotations are him correcting the words. This remains a mystery to this day, but what we do know is Swift was deeply unhappy with the changes. Although you can't see the original copy, they do have a facsimile that you can browse. As well as the books to explore, the library do have some temporary and permanent exhibitions. You can learn more about Richard Robinson in their Rokeby collection and the architect Thomas Cooley in the Architectural Legacy exhibition, amongst others. I also recommend having a look at their Georgian wax gems, ancient maps, coins, medals and busts. The library staff are so friendly and there really is so much to see here. I recommend taking a guided tour to learn more about the origins of the library and its uses over time. There's also a play area for kids, and don't leave without signing their visitor book, making a donation or buying something from the gift shop. This historic library isn't the only highlight of Armagh. I definitely recommend visiting their museum 5 Vickers Hill. This has lots of extra treasures from Richard Robinson's collection. Just opposite, you can visit St Patrick's Cathedral, which was founded in the 6th century. There's also a Catholic cathedral called St Patrick's just down the road, which has amazing views over the city. This was founded as a Roman Catholic cathedral in the 19th century after the Catholic emancipation, but the interiors here are staggering and will really take your breath away. Overall, I had a brilliant day out in Armagh, and I would 100% recommend it to anyone visiting Northern Ireland. Okay, so I've now finished my visit to the Armagh Robinson Library and my little visit to some of the cathedrals here in Armagh. It's been such a lovely visit. I've been wanting to visit the Armagh Robinson Library for so long. I almost cried when I got in there because it's just a beautiful library full of really precious special books. Staff inside the library are so friendly and they know every book almost in that library, so feel free to ask questions, go inside and definitely make the most of your visit. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did like it, please remember to give it a thumbs up or subscribe for more magic. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.